Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the pig or the boar if you prefer. We're a day late, but I'm sure you will forgive me. I will get this shuffled and we will see how your week has been this week. Let's see. Let's stop about there. No, let's go there. And we'll take that one from the bottom, we'll take that one from the middle, we'll take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, we have got 3 blacks. There we go. So, not great, doesn't look good. We got the 3 blacks there, but black isn't always an attack. Just as white isn't always all right. We're looking at the compatibilities when we flip the card. We're looking at, you know, how you fit with this. So we've got that rooster card coming in. I mean, the rooster and the boar, they're not exactly the worst enemies. They're not gonna, I suppose in some ways, you know, they're not gonna be fighting or arguing and stuff like this. I mean, generally they're going to get along with roosters. You're going to get along with roosters. It is because you are honest, it is because you are giving, it's because you are thick-skinned and you don't take offense easily. You're not going to take a rooster person too seriously. However, I think right now it's a case of maybe communication and not thinking about things that you should have thought about, and you're maybe criticizing yourself. Maybe you're putting yourself down a bit. Not in a bad way, because like I say, you're pretty thick-skinned, and that comes to thoughts about yourself as well. You don't tend to dwell on things. You don't tend to mope around and feel sorry for yourself. That's not your style, not at all. I mean, if something's broken, yeah, let's fix it. But, you know, if it's not broke, then why bother? You are in a place right now where I think you're kind of just judging yourself, and you're kind of like maybe being critical of yourself a little bit. That's out of character, but it's not bad. I don't think it's you could have had worse cards. The rooster to start you off there. I just think it's a case of you need to communicate and talk about things, get things off your chest. How you go about that, that's your coping mechanism. But if you are to, you know, shout and lose your shit and stuff like this, make sure you're kind of doing it to the right people or in the right direction, or think about it twice before you do. Because the worst thing is taking out something on the wrong person or the wrong thing. That's the worst thing. So you do need to consider that. That rooster is from the thinker triangle. So it is telling you to think about things. It is telling you that you need to consider things, and consider things carefully, really carefully. That rooster is a perfectionist. And be honest. Be honest. That's one of the greatest things about you pig people, is that you're sometimes pretty much too honest in some ways, and you're there to deliver that as a catalytic sign, as a catalyst for some people. You are there to deliver the things you deliver, the way you deliver them, simply to nudge them in the right direction or to change their direction. It's just the way it works. That rooster card isn't the worst card, but that snake card is the negative karmic card. That is your direct opposite. It's also in the same triangle as the rooster of thinkers. So we have got, I think right now we have got some issues, some problems, things that have gone a little bit array, some things that have maybe gone a bit backwards. Maybe you're in a place that you didn't think you were going to be, and now you're not even sure you want to be there anymore. I think right now you're maybe, like I say, sorry, you're in a place that you thought you wanted to be, but now you don't want to be there anymore. Right now, I think your trust it's just not there in it. You're not trusting the situation. You're not trusting where you're at on this kind of situation, or in this situation that you're in. You are trying to move forward, but now we've got this kind of negative pushback. We've got this negative slide. You're not moving forward. It's not shifting. It's sliding back down, almost like you're running up a muddy hill, but every time you get halfway, oh, there you go, back down again. And you're not the type of person to keep failing again and again and again and again. If it's not working, what's the point? You're not going to sit on a bicycle riding around a field again and again and again, trying to take off and fly, because it's not a damn airplane. And you're not stupid enough to think it is, or naive enough to believe it is. So, you know, you're going to figure this one out, but it's going to be incredibly difficult. You just need to think. I mean, these are two thinkers. These are part of the thinker affinity triangle. I think right now you are an open book. You say it as it is. You are, as I say, you talk. You do open up, and that's good. That's communication. But this is going to throw some people off. I think right now this is going to confuse people, because again, some people don't like that take it or leave it attitude. Not everybody likes that pig attitude of just take it or leave it. If you don't like it, then lump it. And that's where it kind of then becomes a sticky situation for you, because why should you change who you are? Take it or leave it. But this can create problems, animosities, and conflict. This can also make things feel a little bit out of place, uncomfortable, as if you're sort of in a room full of friends, but they feel like strangers in some ways. Let's see what else we've got. But never fear, because your friend the goat is here, the sheep, the goat, and that is in your affinity triangle. So we do have a catalytic change. We do have something shifting in. We had a slide, but now we're shifting over, which is really good, because that goat is going to come in and literally push this back, push it back to where it needs to be. The boar and the sheep, or the goat, they are very compatible, and they are the bestest of companions. We are looking at change now. It is still in the negative. So there is peace to make. You need to make some peace, and you need to encourage yourself to do this. Encourage yourself to do this, and to do that kind of the right thing, the good thing, the hard thing, the thing that, you know, you don't want to do, but it needs to be done. Convince yourself that you need to do that. Convince yourself and encourage yourself to do it, because there is going to come a time where this change is going to start taking effect, and it's not going to come in nice and skipping and sort of daisies and sunflowers. No, it's not rainbows and lollipops. This is going to come in, and it's got to come in as it is, because it's got to push this out. So this catalytic moment is going to feel so harsh, so hard, so demanding, so it's going to take its toll so much. It's going to be so heavy. It's going to be a great weight to bear. But then you're going to be done with it, because it'll be so relieving to drop that and let that go, which will happen as that shift comes in. That shift is going to come in and basically give you more emotional support. It's going to benefit you in a more sort of freedom way, I suppose. This blockage is in communication, or this conflicts that you see or you're going through. Don't forget that snake is your direct conflict, but that's coming now in a present sort of sense, where the goat is here coming from what's not, you know, like a future sense. It's yet to come. You know, this here, the rooster and the snake, is kind of where you've been and what you're kind of dealing with. You're moving now into this time of the goat, where, the snake's still there. It's still hanging around. It's shifted. It's got to pay its karmic debts, karmic energies in play here. Not a lot you can do about that. But the goat's going to come in regardless. And again, it's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be hard, but you're going to learn from this. And you're going to get new experiences from this. Right now, I think you can depend on a kind of an outcome that is going to be beneficial for you, and it's going to be, I suppose, in some ways, worth it, and it's going to seem more like it wasn't that hard. Once you've been through this hard time, you can look back at it and go, well, you know, I've done it. It wasn't that hard. Anyway, we'll see when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the boar next week, when we do another reading for you guys. I'll be back tomorrow for a reading for the people born in the year of the rat and the ox. If I see you then, I see you then. If not, I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Love and peace.